as the last economic frontier is what many people are calling it, and of course great growth at this point in time. So many investors want to get their hands on various information.
That's exactly right. I mean, that's exactly the thinking, separating out Africa and the Middle East from the broader Asia-Pacific region now. I mean, you've got Africa growing, predicted next year 5 to 5.5%, which is one of the strongest growths around the world. We've got lots of our existing clients, many new clients, demanding that we get into the region and provide research services both on an individual country basis and a broader regional basis. So therefore it's exactly the right time, and yeah, very exciting time to be part of a new region.
Yeah, well, just looking at the way we've been seeing offices for TNS Africa and the Middle East, we've got offices in South Africa, Kenya, Saudi Arabia, the UAE, Egypt and Morocco. What plans are there to start expanding even further? Because there's so many more growth nodes that you could start establishing various research strategies going forward.
Sure. We've just announced a couple of months ago a link-up and association with the biggest research company in West Africa called RMS, and they are now an affiliate of our business. So we've now, with their presence, they're very strong in Nigeria, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal, Cameroon, Ghana. So we've now got West Africa and Central Africa covered, as well as East Africa, as you say, Southern Africa, Saudi, the Gulf states, Morocco, and Egypt. So we've probably got the best and most complete on-the-ground coverage of any of the research companies in Africa and the Middle East now.
Okay, Kim, in terms of the demand that you've seen from investors, from various organizations, what are they really looking at this point in time? Are they looking at regions in particular? Are they looking at specific sectors? Could you elaborate on this?
I think there's a lot of interest from the south of the region, obviously South Africa and Southern Africa, in expanding into West and Central Africa, hence our RMS affiliation. The Middle East is going through, the actual Gulf states are going through a difficult time still as a result of the recession, particularly Dubai, so that's fairly subdued at the moment. Morocco's strong, Egypt's very strong, and East Africa's weathered the recession well as well. So you've got very strong nodes in West and East Africa, North Africa, and obviously the Southern Africa demand remains very strong as well. So other than the Gulf states, it's a very positive picture.
All right, in terms of I mean, you're talking about various territories and various sectors as well. Where do you see the most growth and most interest coming from? I mean, you're talking about the Southern African regions being one of those favorites and a lot of appetite for our various economies and, of course,
Sure.
sectors of the economy as well. Where do you think the most interest is going to come from? Because from our end, we keep hearing about Kenya, Nigeria, and, of course, Angola and Ghana being some of the favorites.
Yeah, no, that's exactly right. I mean, Angola, I was looking at something the other day. Angola is now has overtaken Saudi as the largest provider of oil into China. And the Angolan economy is booming. Obviously, it's a difficult turf to do business in, but we're doing business in Angola. But yeah, I mean, West Africa in particular, Nigeria, obviously its sheer size, and obviously the oil wealth in Nigeria means it's a booming country, and a lot of people want research there. In terms of sectors, obviously the consumer goods sector for us remains a very, very powerful sector, and obviously telecoms. We work with the majority of the big telecoms companies throughout Africa and the Middle East, and obviously that's a booming sector. I mean, just one stat I picked up the other day. I mean, in the last 7 or 8 years, there are more new mobile phone subscribers in Africa than in the whole of the United States. So this is a category that's absolutely booming for us and providing a lot of good research work.
Kim, it's been a pleasure. Thanks so much for those insights. Kim MacIlwaine, Interim CEO at Research International.